This video will show you how to use the basics of OneNote. This is the app version of OneNote. As you can see, it has different sections all along the top in different tabs in different colours that I've chosen, and there are different pages within each tab. So I'll quickly show you that one, and there's the different pages, and then my quick notes, lots of different pages here. Quick notes that's my page for notes that don't really fit into any particular category, but they're still useful nonetheless. On the web browser version, it's almost the same, except for the sections are down the side and the pages are alongside those. So again, you can see the different pages and the different sections. The functionality of the app version and the web browser are the same. I just slightly prefer the look of the app version, so that's what I'm going to work with today. As you can see, my notebook is already quite well populated. I am going to just open a new notebook, add a new notebook to show you what it's like when it's brand new. So just click on an add notebook, and I'm going to save it in Notebooks, which is on Court Lane Schools network. And I'm going to give it a name, Microsoft Training, and that will create a new notebook. You might get a pop-up to start with to ask if you want to share your notebook. Only do this if you actually specifically want to share it with other people, but for now I'm going to press Not Now because I want this for my personal use only. Here is my new notebook. You can see it's called Microsoft Training. It's got a new section up here which is untitled, and it's got an untitled page here with a note space here. I'm going to start by double clicking up here to give my section a new name. I'm going to call it OneNote, and then for the page you just type a title in here and that will give the title to your page. So I'm going to title my page Structure, and then I can type in my structure. So I'm going to have an introduction, and then I'm going to have a how to open, and then I'm going to have how to use. Okay, and once I've got my text in there, and I can put whatever I like in there, once I've got my text, I can format it in any of the normal ways that I would with Microsoft Word, make it bold, italic, underline, change the colour, highlight it, make it bullet points if I want, or numbered bullet points if I'd rather. Oop. Or I can go to this section here, which is a tag. I can tag it as a to-do. I can highlight it as important or critical. I can highlight it from here as well. I'm going to make mine a to-do list, and then I can tick when I've done the certain bits. Okay. One of the best things about OneNote is its versatility. So you can add pictures and files to it to make your note-taking quicker and easier. So for example, I have a nice example of a PDF guide here that's got a little bit of extra information about searching by tag. So I can just screen snip that. And then go straight to my OneNote, copy it, right click, paste it, and it will appear. I can select it and then shrink it down or make it bigger. I can type around it if I want to, and that will help me to be quicker with my note taking. The other thing I can do is attach a file. So I can go along the top here to the menu and press File Attachment, which will open up my File Explorer, or I've got my File Explorer already open down here, so I can just drag and drop the item that I want down to my page, And it'll ask me if I want to attach the file or a printout, so I'm going to attach a file. And what that will do is it will embed the file, so I can double click on it and it will open the file for me. As you can see, it opens it up in your web browser so that you can access it easily without having to go back to the File Explorer to find it. If I did want to add it as a printout, that's easy to do, so I can just select it. Doesn't matter if it's a Word document or a PDF. I just drag and drop it like I did before, attach the printout, and it will appear on your screen. So this is a little bit big, so I can just click on the tags at the corner and make it smaller. It doesn't matter if it's a PDF or a Word document, it's not editable, but you can shrink it and you can annotate around it with the text that you want, or you can go to the draw menu along the top and you can write on it with ink. So I think that bit's quite important. Change colours as you would normally, change the thickness of the pen, change colours and all of that. You can highlight bits that you think are important, maybe that bit, and just make sure that you click back on the select button when you go back to want to type, because if you don't, you'll be drawing all over your text again. So you can type what you want around the edges, and then you've got annotated version of the main document. When you attach a printout, it also has the icon here, which you can double click and open up the document that you then can edit if you wish to.